Hi, welcome back to the Daily Devotional. This is part 4 of our series, Take Another Look at Jesus. And if you haven't seen the other 3 parts, I hope you go back and look at them, because we talked about in times of political chaos, we've got to look at Jesus. That's what Isaiah had to do in Isaiah 6:1. He said, "In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw also the Lord." Keep your eyes focused on the Lord. It doesn't matter what's happening around us. God's still in control. And God is working His plan, and He wants you to be a part. So in part 2, we talked about how in times of self-awareness, that you're aware that you're a man of unclean lips and you've got issues, look to Jesus, because Jesus will help you. The seraphim came, the angel came with a live coal, and he cleansed Isaiah. And then yesterday, we talked about how that we need to embrace our calling. Because God said, "Who can go?" And Isaiah raised his hand and said, "I'll go." And we need to be available for God. Paul put it like this in Hebrews chapter 12. He said, "Wherefore, seeing also we are compassed with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which does so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us, looking unto Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith." Paul said, we have so many faithful individuals that have gone before us and that are even around us now. He said there's so many individuals that have given their lives to God and walk with Him. And so he said we have these witnesses. He said we've got to lay aside every weight, because if they made it and God helped them, God's going to help you. If they got through their trouble and they made it to the other side, God's going to be with you. And so lay aside every weight and the sin which does so easily beset us, and look to Jesus, because He's the author. He's the one that's written it all down and authorized it all. And He's the finisher. He starts it and He finishes our faith. God's not left you. You're not by yourself. You're not going to fail, because God has His hand firmly in yours. And as long as you walk with Him, you're going to be okay. Yeah, you might struggle. Yes, there might be some times of chaos internally in your own life. Your family might go through situations and you don't know what's happening. But God's still in control, and He's still on the throne. So take another look at Jesus. He's mighty, He's powerful, and He has your answer today. He'll help you. So look at Him. Let Him help you. He has everything that you need, and He's just waiting for you to ask for help. We need you today, Jesus, and we thank You for the opportunity to share from this series. And we ask that somehow, some way, that we would just keep our eyes focused on You. Yes, we know there's a lot of distractions, but God, help us today to take a fresh look, another look at You, to see the example that You led when You walked here on this earth, and then to look into Your Word and do what You've asked us to do through Your Word. Lead us and guide us and direct us today. Keep us. We plead Your blood over each one today. Cover us. Let Your angels encamp around about us. Don't let us walk in fear, but fill us with Your love, with that perfect love today. It casts out all fear. We thank You. We praise You. And we recognize that You're high, and that You're lifted up, and Your glory, it fills the temple. The earth is just Your footstool. You're such a mighty God. God's awesome, and He wants to help you. So take another look at Him today. I want to encourage you, if you haven't been to church lately, get back in the house of God. Don't let fear stop you, because you need to be among people of like precious faith that will help you. You need to be under a pastor. So get back to church. There's a lot of excuses people make today, but God is calling us back. It's time to get back and to be involved in the kingdom. Have a wonderful day.